Good morning, vinyl community. Happy Thursday. Before we get started, if you guys like my video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. If you smash that little bell notification, you'll be notified every single time I drop a video. So we're getting closer and closer to more milestones, guys. It seems like, we'll probably be at 500 subscribers or so very shortly. It's just amazing to me. So it seems like the first 3 months I was doing these videos, and they're if you go back and watch them, guys, they're not the greatest. But it was the same, 10 people that watched every day or 20 people that watched every day. And I love you guys for sticking with me. But that being said, I love all the new subscribers. You guys are commenting every day. I just want you to know that I really appreciate it. My goal with this channel really is to share the knowledge that I have, and to build this community, have some fun. That's really it. And it's working. I'm having a blast. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Yeah, awesome. I'm just feeling great. But today we are going to talk about the Rhino Records Start Your Ear Off Right 2021 campaign. So they've been doing this for the last few years, and generally what it is Rhino Records in the month of January, every Friday, will release a bunch of records. They're doing 20 in total this year. They're all limited edition. They're generally either releases that have been out of print for a while, or ones that have never been pressed on vinyl. So we'll go over those today. There are some cool ones. So hopefully you guys will dig this video. So this year they're doing 20 releases, and the retail price is going to be $21.97 to $31.97. So reasonable price point. And they're starting off with I think a kind of a peculiar choice, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So the first thing that they're going to do is the Dire Straits catalog. And the reason why I find this peculiar is they're going to do every single album. If we have seen a lot of releases from this catalog over the last 5 years. So Dire Straits, a lot of people know them for Brothers in Arms, Money for Nothing. Their albums were recorded up until Brothers in Arms were all recorded analog. And they sound absolutely amazing. They've gotten a MoFi release. People regard these as some of the best recorded modern day albums. And I think that's why we see so many pressings of them. There is no word if these are going to be analog or not, but they are releasing the entire catalog. Now, there is a box set right now that you could buy that's got their whole catalog in, the complete Dire Straits discography. But if you want individual releases, this is the way to go. Now, these records I do, particularly, especially Brothers in Arms, find them in the wild. But the one that you never see in the wild is going to be On Every Street. I'm trying to remember the name, but I wrote it down. On Every Street. Reason being is that when this album came out, it was the age of CDs. So it really didn't get a very wide vinyl release. And I believe it was compressed to one disc. Now, this one is going to be a dual disc, 180 gram vinyl. So I do suspect that out of all of them, that's probably going to be a pretty popular one, especially for people that have all the others, but maybe never got On Every Street. This would be your opportunity. The next on this release is going to be Genesis. They're having 2 Genesis releases. Now, if you guys remember, Genesis was supposed to have a reunion last year. It wasn't going to be, or this year, I should say, 2020. It was supposed to be with Phil Collins, not Peter Gabriel. But they are releasing 2 Genesis releases on this Start Your Ear Off Right promotion. One is going to be Duke, which is going to be in a white vinyl, and the other is going to be The Trick of the Tail, which is going to be yellow vinyl. So 2 great classic releases from the band Genesis, if you don't have those. The Cars, Shake It Up, that is going to be on a green wax. And then to continue what they started with the Rocktober, they're doing 2 more Talking Head releases. And one of them is going to be really cool. They're doing Speaking in Tongues, which is great, and the name of the band is, which is their live album, the double live album. So that's going to be great. I'm definitely looking forward to that. You guys know that I love my live albums, and Talking Heads were so incredible live. Okay, so now we're going to get into some of the more, I think, popular releases that you're going to see. There's 3 soundtracks, and 2 of them have been out of print for quite a while. So the first one is not out of print, so it's unusual that this would be chosen, but they are doing a color variant, and that's going to be Superfly, and that is going to be an opaque vinyl color. But the other 2 soundtracks are out of print, so I can see why they chose these, and they're both Danny Elfman scores. The first one is the 1988 Batman score, and the second one is the Dick Tracy score. Now, both of those releases, when those movies came out, guys, and they did this quite a bit in that era, where they had a soundtrack with songs and then a soundtrack with score. So the Batman one had a soundtrack full of songs by Prince, and the Dick Tracy soundtrack had a soundtrack full of Madonna songs. But these are the Danny Elfman scores. Both of them are colored vinyl. The Batman is going to be turquoise, and the Dick Tracy is going to be blue. I can't believe they didn't go yellow for Dick Tracy. But what do I know, right? They don't let me make these decisions, guys. Okay, so now we get into some of the really cool ones that I think some people will be excited about. The first one is Talk Talk, It's My Life. If you guys don't know this band, they're an 80s band. Most of you probably know that song, It's My Life. I think that No Doubt had a cover song of that. It's my life. I can't sing it, but go look at the No Doubt song and then go check out Talk Talk. But this Talk Talk record, I don't see it in the wild very much. It's probably about a $30 record. So to get a clean copy, hopefully it's analog for $21. That's a pretty good deal. The next one is a $100 record, easy. It's been out of print since it first came out. And that's Billy Joe Armstrong and Norah Jones. This is their album that they made together. This is about a $100 record if you found a first pressing. So I think this is the cool part of these Start Your Ear Off Right or Rocktober, when they take a release that maybe is not something that millions of people are looking for, but certainly something that, like, putting it a small print run will excite the fans, and people don't have to go out and spend $100 for that record. So that one's going to be on orange vinyl. Buffalo Springfield, the best of. I do see this one in the wilds quite a bit, probably at least once a month, but normally it's beat to all hell. It's not in great shape. So if you're looking for a clean copy, they are releasing that. I think that's going to be a standard black vinyl. The next one, to my knowledge, I think only had one pressing, and it was a German pressing, and that's going to be Katie Lang, Invincible Summer. This album is easily a $100+ record if you're lucky enough to find it. So if you like Katie Lang, you're trying to complete your collection, there you go. This is your opportunity. And last, which I felt was kind of an odd release, because it's generally in print. Every couple of years they make a print run of this, but it is a Stone Cold classic, and that's Nuggets. And this is like artifacts from the Psych era. So like garage bands and things like that. People didn't get wide pressing. It's a compilation, and it's considered to be one of the better compilations out there. So those are the January releases. It's pretty exciting. So that's it for the week, guys. I will join you again Monday with a Vinyl Finds video. And hopefully next week I'm going to do an intro to jazz, because I did get requested that. If any of you guys have requests for videos or things that you'd like me to expand on, as long as it's fun, I will try to accomplish that and make that video. Also, one day going to do a video on the cleaning process I have of cleaning records. I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of it, because most of the time I film these videos by myself. But maybe I can incorporate my son, get the teenage boy involved in this. He's probably better at this than me, guys. Let's face facts. All right. Well, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I will see you again Monday. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye, guys. Peace. Rock out. See ya. I'm having fun. Bye.